Rain in that camera, finally rain in the state.
And we're dealing with some wind. As you can see, Mark Prater live out on 42 on deck tonight. Mark, give us the update.
Well, as you mentioned, the wind, that's really the key so far. We've had reports of some trees down and even a few power lines knocked down. About 6,000 customers right now without power, but the main line of the storm is actually headed our direction. Let's go ahead and start off with a quick look at the severe thunderstorm watch. You see highlighted there in the purple, that is covering most of central and west Alabama. And right now, the main line is actually stretching from west Alabama all the way back into south central Mississippi down near Jackson. And looking at some of the wind associated with this system, we're now talking about wind gusts up to 60, 65 miles per hour as it's tracking towards the east. So that's the main show of the line right there. We do have rain ahead of it. We have a very strong southerly breeze, and that in turn is why we're looking at so much moisture being poured into the state. This is going to produce very welcome rainfall. Unfortunately, we have to deal with the potential for a few severe thunderstorms, and as we put a track on this, you'll see that it stretches from roughly now downtown Hamilton all the way down into east central Mississippi. As we put the track on it, Winfield, you'll have the main line, that core right there, arriving in about 6 minutes. Fayette, you'll see it within about 12 minutes, and then eventually it will move over into Samantha as well as Tuscaloosa and then the I-65 corridor. But the real story, again, as I mentioned, has been the rain that is headed our direction. We need it desperately. Joining me now is my teammate Nate Harrington with a quick look at how much rain we could get out of this. Nate?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mark. That is the big question. How much rain? We need a lot of it. It's not going to break our drought, but some good rainfall totals through Wednesday. This is the first line of showers that moves in, anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches of rain through Tuesday. But then we're talking about another good dousing of rain, and this could be even more than what we get for tonight. You see these rainfall totals through Wednesday. We're talking about 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches of rain. Some really good stuff, not to break the drought, but still great news for folks that need a lot of rain. Mark, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Nate. And obviously, when we get rain, that's welcome. But to get 4 and 5 inches, the ground just can't absorb it, unfortunately. So we will be dealing with some areas likely dealing with a little flash flooding. Here's a look at the Storm Track Futurecast. Here comes the line moving through Fayette, Winston, as well as Marion counties, and then eventually it will track towards the east. About 8 o'clock, we'll see it in Coleman, moving into West Jefferson County as well as Tuscaloosa. And as we have advanced it a little further, it does quickly move out of the state. Again, though, with wind like this, you factor that into these thunderstorms, that helps enhance a lot of the energy. So as it moves out of the state by about 3 o'clock in the morning, things quiet down, but then we have another strong southerly breeze, all of that moisture headed towards the north. That will set the stage for another opportunity at severe thunderstorms tomorrow. That is one I'm more concerned about. That is one where I think we will have more of a slight to moderate risk of severe weather right across the heart of our viewing area with a jet stream over us. It could be a real interesting afternoon. We need to watch this carefully. So I do have a weather aware in effect. I'm now considering going with a weather alert for tomorrow. Quick look at the temperatures. You'll see numbers tomorrow morning in the 60s. It's going to stay warm. Let's go to the 7-day if we can, and I'll show you that we do have rain likely even for Tuesday night into early Wednesday. Then we dry out, cool down, and of course we'll keep you posted on any changes throughout the evening. Stay with us.